Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, so this is a video of Mount Rushmore. Okay, so 3 years ago we were here. Let's see, what was it? 2018? No, 2019. It's when I got sick in Rapid City. I went to Dan, the rubber band man, where I got my rubber band guns from. And we went to Dairy Queen and went dinner. And then I came back to his office, and all of a sudden my lips became numb. And Dan, I said, I feel numb. And all of a sudden I just started throwing up. And they thought it was food poisoning of Dairy Queen. So anyways, we're at Mount Rushmore right now. This is a bunch of rocks that are located in the entrance of Mount Rushmore. And so 3 years ago, I climbed. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where I climbed up. And I took a picture for Tim because I wanted him to paint me the Mount Rushmore. So I climbed up these rocks. Okay, so I'm going to climb these rocks again. All right, so I climbed up these rocks right here, and I got all the way up here. All right, and this is the tree right here that's in my painting, or my, for David, don't get that high. All right, and I stood right here. This is exactly where I stood. I stood right here, and I took a picture of Mount Rushmore right here, just like this. It's a great shot with the tree behind it. All right. And I sent that picture to Tim and said, Tim, this is the painting that I'd like you to do for me. And I contracted him, and he said, okay, but he never finished it. And that's the painting. As you can see, there's Mount Rushmore right there. Okay. And kids climb on this thing all the time. But this is a big rock here, and it's very high. If you would fall, you would really hurt yourself immensely. There's snakes everywhere, and you got to watch out for the snakes, lizards, and mini polar bears. So, yeah, polar bears, dragons, and there might be some snipes. Well, I haven't seen a snipe in a while, so I don't know. I'm doing good, AJ. I'm at Mount Rushmore. Here's Mount Rushmore right behind me. There we go, right there. See it right there, guys? And I have some children that are staring at me, thinking that I'm weird, which I probably am weird to them. They're probably saying, does this guy know what he's talking about? There's no lizards here or dragons. Oh, guys, there's another kid that's excited. But anyway, so here are the pictures. This is the picture I took for Tim right here, this shot. This tree is in it. And those right there, it's a beautiful shot, okay? And if you zoom in, it's a great picture, okay? The 4 greatest men in history. Well, I don't know if Theodore Roosevelt and Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson are the greatest. I always say that George Washington is the greatest general because he gave up so much for so little, okay? Or he gave up so much. Well, I mean, he really just, I mean, he could have been king, and he was the commanding general of the army. Most generals never done that. Napoleon never did it. A lot of them never did. You know, they wanted fame, and George Washington said, I don't want any of it. I want to go back to Mount Vernon, and I want to redo the kitchen. I know you hear me say that over and over again, but that is the character of the man. Put aside slavery, all that stuff, that still goes on today in the world. That was the culture at the time. People don't understand that, and we have to deal with that as we move along in history. And but anyways, I wanted to show you, this is the last day that last time we're going to be coming to Mount Rushmore. We rented an ATV. The internet is really bad here. We did a helicopter ride. I'm going to post that one later when I get back. But I just thought this picture right here is just a beautiful picture because you can really see the guys right there I think George Washington is the most striking. He is probably the most realistic of the four. Theodore Roosevelt is pretty good with the glasses, how they've done the glasses, and Lincoln. See, they were gonna do their entire bodies up, their entire. They were gonna do their entire upper part of their bodies, but they never finished. You. How far am I away? Oh, I would say I'm about. Oh, probably a mile, maybe less than a mile. It's not that far. It is beautiful. I mean, it is. You can't go, oh yeah, we can go real closer. I can do it right now if you want me to. We're gonna go down the path. I can show you them on the map. Now I gotta climb down these stairs and not kill myself. Oh gosh, all right, I gotta watch out myself. Frankie, come on, we're gonna go. Okay guys, so what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll show you the paths. There are two paths that we can take to get close to Frankie, David, get over here. Okay, what is this trip called? XD. I don't know what it's called. What? Let's see. Hi fellas, so glad we get to see this. What is this trip called? XD. I have no idea. Called? It's just the Mount Rushmore trip. So watch for Democrats. You don't find a lot of them here. All right, Kathy. All right. Okay, where is everybody? Oh, there's Mark. Okay, where's Missy? Hey, Mark, do you know where Mom is? Will you call her? Okay, so this is the base of Mount Rushmore right here. This is where all the stone and the gravel and everything from after the explosion, the dynamiting, they dynamited, they drilled. And this is all the rubble after they've dynamited and they drilled. See right there? That's all the rubble after they dynamited, because those are the heads and that's the rubble. All right, and then there's two paths you can go around. You can go this way around or this way around. Do we find them? Okay, so I've lost my wife, which is not uncommon. Rubble. Yeah, it's rubble. Hey, Barney. Barney Rubble, that's right.
Dad, can I go back on those stones?
No, because we're going this way. We've got to find Mom. And this is Guts Borglum. He's the one that that did the carvings and all the drawings and everything. He did all the chiseling and most of it, but he died almost to the end. These are all the workers that worked on Mount Rushmore from 1927 to 1941. So it took about 13 years to finish it. Did we find Mom?
Yeah, she's coming towards our way.
I don't know how we lose them so fast. You literally can get within maybe 500 feet below them. Okay, the paths go really close to where the heads are, which is pretty cool. Which way is she?
She's over by the flag. She's coming.
Oh, come on then. Let's go this way. All right, so, all right, there's my wife. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, Missy, why are you over here?
I want to climb the rock.
They're right here.
I
How was the ATV? It was pretty good. No water, a lot of dust. Let's get out of the sun. Man, hot day today. But it was cool yesterday. Did you get covered in mud? No, there was no rain at all. There was no wet. There was no water anywhere. There was no mud anywhere. It was just dust. Dust everywhere on the trip. So, are you going to stay here then? Well, these guys wanted to see the base of it. I was thinking of going around this way again and getting up to the base. All right. If you want to go up here or sit a little closer, we got 5 inches of rain yesterday. Well, that's great. They sell rocks from the rubble. I mean, you could pick up rocks anywhere. I mean, there are about 1 billion of them. But this is all the rubble. I mean, tons of rubble. I mean, look at the rubble that's, see the rubble right there? See, that's the rubble right there. All right, so we're gonna go this way.
Can they see you perfectly?
Yep. Why, can they see you perfectly?
No.
Okay, there's David right there. Frankie and Missy's coming. Okay, so this is we'll show you. And I'm gonna show you something that's very interesting, okay? I find it very odd. And I don't know how it happens, but we'll show you. Okay, so right here, I'll explain it to you in a minute. So right here is the amphitheater, okay? And we came up here where all the flags are. And we're gonna go this route right here, which then will give us the best view of Mount Rushmore, okay? Then you can take the other route back, which is the sculptor's studio, and then the Borgman's viewing terrace, which he had like a little house here at one time. And then you come back to the back end of the amphitheater. Okay, but I'll show you something very interesting on these maps, and I'm gonna get one to it here in a minute. And I find it's very interesting how when you come to these maps, look at right here with the map. Now this is very interesting. It says right here, you are here. How does it know that how does it know that I'm here? How does it know that I'm here, right here? And every one of these maps say that. They say, you are here. And I'm thinking, how does it know that? That's absolutely amazing. It does.
It said no climbing.
Okay, so, yes. Seeing
Look at this
the map.
Daddy, I found a crystal.
Okay, so Frankie just found a crystal rock. Frankie, I don't think you can take that, granite or whatever.
Wow.
Don't take it for granted.
Oh, brother. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to keep on getting closer and closer. So, all right, so this is the amphitheater right here, guys. Go over to like, subscribe. Hey, we got 14 viewers. We need 14 thumbs up, guys. Come on, let's pitch in. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Come on, guys. Let's get us 14 thumbs up. Come on, there's 9. All right, great. All right, everybody's contributing. Awesome. Yep, here's another one of these signs. Here's another one. Right here, look. This is amazing. Every time we come to these signs, look, it says right here, you are here. How does it know it? How does it know that we're here? I'm telling you, it really baffles my mind. You know that? It's almost amazing. It's almost magical that it knows that I'm here. Now watch, when I come up to the next, I'll come up to the next sign and it will say, you are here. And I just don't understand it. I mean, it boggles the mind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm educated, you know, I consider myself a smart guy, but you know, when I see those signs that say, you are here, it makes me I'm wondering if there's some kind of serious things going on here. Okay, so we're coming up to the path. And this right here is gonna, we're coming to right to the face. I'll show you over here how close we can get. Look at this. This is really cool. Okay, so we're almost directly beneath the head, okay, of George Washington. Look at this, watch. See that? See that? Isn't that cool? Shh. All right, now, so here again, we come to another one. Right here, it says, you are here. It knows where I am. It's almost like there's a computer chip here that's tracking me, so it knows that I'm here. I just find that really amazing. How, okay, so we're right at the base now, and this is the path going up underneath Mount Rushmore. Okay, so now here's another great shot. Watch this, guys. Look at that, George Washington right underneath. I mean, look at that. Amazing. Now look, here comes another sign. We're coming up to another sign, guys. Look at this. It says, you are here. How does it know it? Every time I come to these signs, it says, you are here. How does that know that? What?
You show them in there.
Oh, okay. We'll show them here now. There's bears that live in here.
No, they don't.
So let's go in here and see if we can see any bears. All right, so there it is. Frankie, look at it says, you are here. Does it know? I'm telling you, Frankie. Let's go check another one. Let's see if, hey, Mark, another sign says if it knows we're here. How does it know that, Mark? Can you tell everybody? Come on, Mark. All right, so now we're almost at the foot of it. Maybe about 50, maybe 100 feet, 200 feet from the foot of it. And this is almost George Washington and Lincoln. There's a great shot of
Right up, George.
Look at that, guys.
You are.
No reception in the cave. That's right.
I'm no sign.
Look, here's another sign. Let's zoom in on it. There, another one. It says you are here. There. How does it know that we're here? I'm telling you, it's baffling. Somebody needs to study that. We need to spend some money, like $1 million. How does it know that we're here at those signs? So so I don't know, maybe it was 10 years ago. I was driving. I was listening to these, I can't get the guy's name, but he was so funny. And what he would do is he would call different places and just do a funny sketch. And he pretended that he was in a mall. And he called the mall office and says, how does the sign know that I am here? It says, I'm here. And he called the mall office, and the lady was serious, and he was joking. He goes, he knows that the sign is just, but every time he moves something, he could say, how does it know that I'm here? And he got into this like conversation. It must have taken 30 minutes for her to finally realize that he was joking. But it was the funniest skit I had ever heard. I almost drove off the road when I heard it. And so whenever I'm driving somewhere and I'm coming up to signs and it says you are here or we're at parks and everything, I'm always doing that just to make it fun. I'm trying to find out if people actually believe that I believe it. That's the funniest part. So let's see if there's another. Oh, look, right here's another sign. Oh, here's a good picture, guys. Look at this. Check it out, guys. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so the next sign we come to, and what does it say, David?
You are here.
You are here. How does it know, David?
I can't even read it when I just walk by.
Can you tell me why it knows we're here, David?
Don't.
You don't know why?
I'm trying to not to.
Okay, so this is the base. This is the closest I knew it. You were micro, Brian. No reception in the cave. No. All right, so this is the closest to Rushmore. No, not right now. All right, so this is the closest you can go. This is the last path. This path goes right to the foot of Mount Rushmore, which gives you the best overall picture of Mount Rushmore. and lots of steps. My wife didn't want to do this because her knee. So we have to come up here. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. All right, so here's the closest you can get to Mount Rushmore, the heads. All right. You're literally beneath them. Okay. So I will the tree's in the way. So we've got George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Theodore Roosevelt is really cool because he carved in his glasses, which are really cool, how they carved them in. And you can see pieces of stone. You see these pieces of stone right over here that have all the slots in them? See the stones with the slots in them? See, that's where they drilled, and then they dynamited after they drilled it. So you have all that rubble that just fell down.
Dad, see the rock right there?
Oh yeah, there's a good one right here.
It's just...
Here's another one right here. Look at this. It's got a big chisel mark right in the middle of it. Isn't that cool? And here's another one here that's got 2 more chisels. So they chiseled that, and then they dynamited it. And that's where you got all this rubble. Rocks, lots of rocks. And that's how they did it, guys. That's how they made it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. American history. Yep, we need to be taught American history. Why we're the greatest nation? Because we're all nations. We are all nations, and that's what's so awesome about it. We're Greeks, we're Italians, we're Chinese, we're Germans, we're Africans, we're Spaniards. We're every nation on earth speaking one language. That's unheard of, people. That's why we're so great. Anyway, so this is Mount Rushmore. I love coming here. Maybe it's just because I love this country and it's just being torn apart. But we'll go find out. There's Mark and Missy. Mark and Missy just, they are bored half the time. There we go. Where's Frank? Oh, there he is. Frank, you got your stone? Well, I guess Mark or Tim, Ryan, and Mandy are doing a good job, everybody. Hey, Mark, has Mark been, has Mark been tears since you guys left? Yes, in tears. Oh, well, I don't know if he's been in tears. Can you, here, Mark, AJ wanted to know if you've been in tears since you left. Can you give them an update?
Once, yes.
Once in tears? Hey, listen, they're just asking because they know you are on the podcast, so they want to know how you've been doing. Terrible.
Did you tell Mark not to slap me?
And why is that? Why are you terrible? Why?
I don't like vacation.
You don't like vacation. Got it. Okay. All righty, Mark. Well, I appreciate that honesty. Okay, guys, so that is Mount Rushmore at the base. Now, that's the long way back. We're not going to do that. We're going to go the short way again.
This way. You said we were going to do that way.
Oh, we're going to do this way?
Yeah, you said you were going to do that way.
All right, might as well.
You said you were going to do that way yesterday.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
So this is the long way back. This will go to his studio. Where's Mark? Oh, okay. Okay, Mark is very witty, and I think he's a blast when he is on the live stream. So they want to see you more on the live stream. So we'll let Mark be witty because Adam says that he is witty. And Missy will say, "What's witty?"
That's from Friday Night.
So a couple weeks ago, I told Missy that she's shy of a brick. Now, people know what shy of a brick means, that, you know, not totally all there. And she then come back to me and says, "I'm not shy of bricks." I'm not shy of bricks. and a brick, right, David? So these are the steps. They didn't have these back in 1984 when we were here. They didn't have any of these steps. You had, oh my gosh, this was torture coming back in 84 when I took Reggie and Steven through about Mount Rushmore. And then when I took the kids here in 1996, let's see, 96, they were all the 6 were just, well, no, Kimberly wasn't alive, or Catherine wasn't alive. It was just Ryan, or Kimberly, Ryan, Daniel, and Lincoln. Lincoln was 2 years old because the only word he could ever say was Woody, because that was the first movie he saw was Toy Story, and that was the only word he could ever say was Woody. Woody, 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 Woody. Okay, so here again, we were way over here, and now we are here, and now it knows that we're here. How does it know that we're here? Okay, this is really a confusing thing, but we'll figure it out with your help, guys. Maybe you guys will help us figure this out. So it's all rocky here, a lot of paths and trails. I'm amazed how good of reception this is. I didn't think this would be a good live stream, but this is amazing. You guys, you know what's really amazing? And maybe I'm just sentimental about this, but what I find is amazing, and this is why I've talked about this. So here is AJ, okay, that lives in Malaysia, and he's watching me right now live from Malaysia. Now, to me, that's just amazing, okay? He's clear across the world, and within 30 seconds, he's getting this live stream. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, when you think about it. So AJ is watching from Malaysia. We've got Adam from Ohio, and we have all the other guys, okay? And who knows, we might have Jose from Puerto Rico. Hey, I've got a new item that somebody needs to send me from Puerto Rico. There's these new sesame seed cakes. We were in line to go on the helicopter ride, and this guy, Jose, he was in the Navy, and he got out and blah, 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 and he gave me these treats, and they were sesame seed treats. And, okay, so we're coming up to another one of these signs that says, what does it say? Now, see, I don't know how it does this. You are here. How does it know that we are here? That just amazes me. I'm just blown away every time we come to one of those signs that it knows that we're here. What the heck is going on? Must be some conspiracy. So we got a lot of paths to go along here. None of these steps were here back in 96 when we were here. None of these steps. They redid this all in the last 20 years. Well, 30 years. 96 is when we were here last. Mark, they want to know if you have a comment about anything. They want a witty comment. What's your witty comment?
Daddy, look down there. Daddy, look down there. What is that?
All mirrors are technically used.
Dad.
All mirrors are technically used. Okay, so let's ponder that. All mirrors are technically used.
Hey, Dad, look.
Okay, so now we're coming into...
Dad, you missed this, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, the sign, yeah. Okay, what is the latest... Okay, Adam just says, what's his favorite McDonald's sandwich to make? He can't make food because he's only 14. And that was my... Okay, so we're coming to Borgman's studio. This is where he did all of the art and sculpture, pre-sculptures of everything. And this is at the base of the Mount Rushmore. No, there's no big bears around here. There are no bears.
Okay. That's a federal crime right there.
Okay, so
Automatic.
all right, do we have another sign here? No sign. Okay, so that's his studio right there. They've redone it a lot.
Haven't we been in there before?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Been in there like
Now
That,
go.
yeah.
Let's go in there again.
And then these are the generators that they used. They had to power, get their own power back then. There were no power plants, so they had their own generator system. And this is what I tell people about how they just think electricity just kind of comes out of clean air, but it doesn't. You have to have propulsion, just like on submarines. You have to get a piston and then a magneto, and then you just look at that. Ingersoll Rand, unbelievable.
That looks really
And that's
cool.
that's what made all the power for this area. No, there were no lines. There were
you
no.
a hydro engineer?
No, I just was on submarines, and people don't understand how electricity is made. They just think it's.
It's a mystery to me. I mean, I know you make it, but it's a mystery.
Well, it's you have a dynamo, and then you have to create. Normally, it's steam that turns the turbine, which then creates the electricity. Just like those crank-up fans that will create electricity. And so, all the different forms of fossil fuels, or whatever you call them, oil, coal, it all has to generate. It has to create heat. It's all about heat to create steam. And on Soviet or nuclear submarines, we use nuclear to create the steam, which then created the turbines to turn the turbines, which created electricity. But everybody's buying these electric cars when they don't understand that the electric cars are generated by coal. It's not a carbon neutral car. If you want to buy one just because they may be cool, but if you think you're saving the environment, you're not, because
the cars are creating.
It is coal. It's coal, oil, natural gas, wind. I mean, obviously, but not as more powerful. But nuclear is the most efficient. That's what's creating the electricity. And I just find it interesting. So, I mean, they had to probably use coal.
We're from San Diego, and I would say every home has solar.
Yeah, and solar's great in a hot climate where you got good sun contact. But then you have to, the fallacy is the amount of natural resources to create those solar panels is more than the raw materials and they call it, what do they call them? Oh, come on, guys, help me out here. Precious metals. They're precious metals, okay? To generate for just one battery for a Tesla car is just astronomical. And to replace them is even more astronomical. The lead or the lead fields or the toxic pits that are in China from making these batteries, because they don't have any EPA in China.
And Japan.
Oh yeah. But not
here.
here.
In the solar industry, so.
No, and I know Knox solar, solar is great, but you have to look at it. Okay, if it can sustain it, that's great. But
Why we like it in San Diego is SDG&E is outside of Hawaii, the number one most expensive electricity in America.
oh yeah,
America.
it's crazy. And 50, 70 years ago, for electricity was almost nothing.
And we had a zero bill.
That's great.
Yeah, so
That's
I mean,
good.
there's a trade-off.
No, especially in San Diego. What do you got? 90% sun.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, we're in Ohio, Northwest Ohio. We have the worst winters and the worst summers, for solar, and people are putting them all in their homes. And I'm telling them, people, you don't know how much sun we don't go, because the arc of the sun is kind of like, it's on almost like this. It doesn't go over our house like this. It kind of goes on the side of it like this.
So better probably in the summer.
It is. Oh, but in the wintertime,
No sun.
no sun, hardly at all.
Yeah.
Anyways, nice talking to you.
Travel safe.
Yeah, okay, so now we're going to go up to, hey guys, come on, let's go. Yeah, that's, all right, so that was my discussion. I always love having discussions with everybody. If you can't have dialogue, you don't have a country. So you have to dialogue, and if you can't do it respectfully, then we're screwed. Okay, we got 18, wow, 11. Okay, so this is the studio. These are the original Okay, so he's talking right now, so I won't talk.
Well, what this is an air can. An air hose goes in this side, and a bit goes in this side. And they use this to smooth down the entire sculpture. And when the bit was inside, it would sound something like this. It would get as smooth as that sidewalk outside. Now, when the air hose is attached, this is about 50 pounds. So imagine this, folks. You're hanging from that bosun's chair that is hanging on the ceiling. You are hundreds of feet above the sculpture. That's where the actual...
See, that's how it was going to look with the whole body.
On a day like today.
That's how he was originally going to do it. See how the whole body is there? See how the whole body, but they didn't do that because he died early.
They got paid 50 cents an hour to do this work.
Okay. So then they were going to build a record room, but they never finished it. This was behind Mount Rushmore. Okay, so let's go on.
It took 14 years to get this project completed from 1927 until
Okay. Okay, guys.
There's another sign.
I know, we're going to go this way, though. So, had a nice conversation with that lady. She was in the solar industry. I don't have a problem with solar, but if you're relying on it 100% for your electrical grid, you're in trouble. That's all I have to say. So, okay, we have a lot of steps to climb. Look at this.
It's already hurt for some reason.
David, do you have any wisdom to let everybody know about? Mark, they want to know if you had any more wisdom. No? Missy, they want to know if you have any wisdom. Now, this building here was his summer studio, I think, and it burnt down or it rotted. I gotta take a break. Oh my gosh.
Why is there so
I'm gonna have a
many
heart
stairs?
attack. What time is it? Mark, what time is it?
Happy you get to watch.
Okay, we got plenty of time. I have to have the RTV back by 7:30.
Dad, you're kind of huffing and puffing.
I know I'm huffing and puffing. Does anybody have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, this way. Yeah, I know.
Is there a drinking fountain somewhere?
This way, guys.
Yeah, let's just go this way.
Where's Mom going?
I have no idea why he's going that way. Oh my gosh. David, okay. All right, Frankie, come here, please. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to Frankie for a while. This will be interesting. Are you guys ready for some comedy? Frankie, come here. Put your rock down here, please. Here, and hold this camera. Hold it right like this. And talk to them while I'll be right back, okay? Don't drop it, lady.
Missy, what are they saying?
Tell Dad I'm going to use the bathroom.
They're... Mark, you want to talk to them? What are they saying? Oh. What?
Get in trouble.
What happened? I don't know. Oh. Dave, you want to talk to the people?
Bucky keeps them in the tank.
Okay, I'm gonna climb some rocks with David.
Can I hold it?
Here's your rock.
Oh, I
Missy has it.
Missy has it.
The top to them, Dave.
Here, guys. I thought Frankie had it.
Yeah, Frankie.
Unbelievable.
Can't read.
What did you eat today, Frank? Hello, David. All right, guys, come on, let's go.
Hey, Dad, you want to drink of water because there's a drinking fountain?
I had some in the bathroom. It was very cold.
Very cold.
Well, that was Mount Rushmore, guys. Get down here. Amphitheater right here. Let's go this way. Amphitheater. Let's go the short way.
I don't have it.
Missy, give him his rock. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my new video for today. This has nothing to do with ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. We want to thank everybody for watching our live streams and all the people that support us. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Why is there so many stairs?
There are so many stairs.
I
I love these videos. Mercy baby. 2,000 miles in my place, Western Canada. That's right. There's one trip that I would love to do before I die, and that's drive to Anchorage, Alaska. You think this is a long trip? Gasoline would have to get down to $1.50 for me to even think about it, because it would take, oh my gosh. Well, it's at least 2,000 miles just from Washington to Alaska. Have to go through the Yukon Territory for that trip. I know, it's the American highway that was made back in 1940s. Okay, so here is everybody. They all kind of pooped out. Except for me.
Daddy, Mom slapped me.
Well, I'm in the mood for a root beer float. You said it, baby. A root beer float. So,
Now I want to make chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, me too.
Dad,
ice
Mom
cream.
slapped me.
They should go to sleep tonight. Well, I hope, but that normally doesn't happen.
Yeah, Mom stepped on something.
I want chocolate.
Yeah, Mom is freezing. Dad. Dad, Mom, so I didn't.
Okay, so that was the longest way around to the heads. The easiest way is that way.
Dad, do you want to do that ever again?
Yeah, well, next year we'll do it again. Mark's all ready for next year. Okay, let's find the mother. Let's get out of the sun.
Just tell us to meet us at the ice cream place.
So this is the atrium. This is the Hall of Flags. Right here.
Daddy, can you buy us all a root beer float?
And that's the president's, guys. I think we'll end it right there. Oh, say, can you see by the stones of daily light?
Dad, can we come
Oh, there she is.
rock again? Dad, can we have some more fun
I'm not
on the
very good
rocks?
singing.
Daddy,
I am by the flags.
Daddy, have some more fun on the rocks,
That's awesome show.
Daddy?
Well, we want to thank everybody for watching. ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. Toys for boys, gifts for girls. So we want to thank everybody for watching this live stream that we are in Mount Rushmore.
Wait, Mom.
And it's pretty awesome. It's
Mom,
one of
was
my
today you put there or yesterday?
it's one of my favorite places to go, even though it's 1,500 miles from Ohio.
Hey, Dad. Can we go have some more fun on the rocks?
After we have root beer floats.
Yay!
Well, wait a minute. Did you go have ice cream? What?
I just wanted dinner.
What time is it?
Toby, you gonna watch?
What time is it?
4:53.
It's a
Well,
pull, David.
Till 5 o'clock.
It's a peel.
We got that pizza though. I mean, you don't want to have the pizza tonight?
Whatever. I don't care.
Well, let's go in there and see what's open.
See, David, it's a peel.
They could have pizza tomorrow, I suppose. All right, guys, we're going to sign off here. I want to thank everybody for watching. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or I don't know what you say. I thought you thumbs up. But everybody take easy. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow on another. I can't do live streams only at Mount Rushmore. There's no signal in the campground at all. At all. All right, we got to hurry up here because if they're going to get something to eat, it closes at 5. Goodbye.